Hey, what up? It's Ty 1822 here to review WWE Monday Night Raw. So Raw kicks off with a tribute to the Ultimate Warrior. They did a Ted bell rang count. Then they played a great tribute video to the Ultimate Warrior. Then they played the Ultimate Warrior music. You see everybody in the crowd with Ultimate Warrior masks. Rest in peace once again to one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time, the Ultimate Warrior. So they have an Intercontinental Tournament match. First match of the night of this IC title tournament is Rob Van Dam versus Alberto Del Rio. This was a very good match right here. A lot of good back and forth action. Rob Van Dam hits Alberto Del Rio with a 5-star frog splash for the 1, 2, 3. And Rob Van Dam advances to the next round of the tournament. Goldust and Cody Rhodes versus Rob Van and Curtis Axel. At first, I didn't really care for this match, but it actually turned out to be very entertaining. So Cody Rhodes going for the disaster kick. Then Ryback hit him with a nice clothesline. Ryback pins Cody Rhodes. Your winners, Ryback and Curtis Axel. Paige versus Alicia Fox. This was a solid Divas match right here. Paige put a nice submission move on Alicia Fox. She taps out. Can somebody tell me that submission move by Paige? I don't watch NXT. I know a lot of people that do watch NXT. So can y'all please tell me the name of Paige submission move? Because that was a sick finisher right there, man. Loved it. And Paige, I like her already, man. I only saw her 2 times. I already like her already. You had Triple H and Batista and Randy Orton talking backstage. And he talking about, Triple H talking about how the Shield are dangerous. They like the most 3 dangerous men since them, when they were in the Evolution days. And he was like, you know what? Only guys to take them out is us 3. And Batista's like, you know what? That's your situation. You got to deal with that. I want to be the champion. Randy Orton said, you know what? I got to agree with Dave. I want to be a champion. So then they just left. So then you had the Usos versus Batista and Randy Orton. The Usos got revenge on them last week for them attacking them before the match even started. So then that match kicked off. The match didn't last long. You had the Shield come out to attack Batista and Randy Orton. So then you had Triple H backstage. He seen Randy Orton and Batista. He said, "Told you so." Pretty funny stuff right there by Triple H. Paul Heyman comes out, and Paul Heyman was talking about Brock Lesnar. He said, "My client conquered the street. My client conquered the street. My client conquered the street." So then he starts showing some images of Undertaker leaving WrestleMania 30 after Brock Lesnar broke his undefeated streak. Paul Heyman is gold. So then, Cesaro come out with no theme song, which I don't get, versus Mark Henry. This is an Intercontinental Championship tournament match. The match was not bad. Cesaro, was going on top of ropes, hit him with the elbow, then hit him with the neutralizer. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Cesaro. Cesaro advanced to the next round of the Intercontinental Tournament. Alexander Rusev versus Xavier Wood. He squashed him, got the victory. Then, you had his manager, Nina, and, R-Truth, it looked like, he was going to attack him at first, but then Nina was, she was like, hey, let's just leave the ring. Then once R-Truth turned around, Rusev ends up attacking R-Truth. I like this guy so far, and I love his manager. Her legs, the best legs on Diva since Stacey Keebler. Yes, now I'm going to go there too. The best league since Stacey Keebler. Jack Swagger versus Sheamus. This was a solid match right here. So, when it's going down to the end, Sheamus out of nowhere hit him with a bro kick. Nice way to end this match right here. Sheamus defeats Jack Swagger to advance to the Intercontinental Tournament next round of the tournament, I should say. I messed that thing up, but hey, I got it right at the end. Damien Sandow. Now, Damien Sandow was on the microphone saying, how he's not being, treated right, and all of a sudden the Big Show comes out, and he was like, "Oh, y'all love the Big Show because he smiles, he come out and slap hands with y'all." So then he was like, he telling the Big Show, I should be a world champion. I am the future. Then Big Show knocks him out, and I don't know what to prove right here, but hey, they had to fill something up during this segment. The Wyatts come out, and Bray Wyatt was like, John Cena not human, he's a beast. Other stuff like that, great stuff by Bray Wyatt always. So then John Cena comes out, and John Cena start, doing comedy routine, which was horrible. Some images of, Sister Abigail and Harper and Rowan, like looking like females and stuff like that. So then, Bray was like, you know what, Cena, every time something like this happens, you always gotta joke around. And Cena said, you know what, I could be serious with the best of them. So, this scene was going on, and he said, you know what, Bray, let's have a match at Extreme Rules in a steel cage. So there your rematch from WrestleMania 30, Bray Wyatt versus John Cena, Extreme Rules in a steel cage. Fandango teams with Layla versus Emma and Tina Marella. I didn't care for this match, but Fandango and Layla gets the victory. Kang is Stephanie backstage, and she just disappointed with Kang. So she said, "I usually scared children, usually beating these kids' nightmares. You was a monster." So then Kang looked at his mask, because Stephanie, she said he fell at, defeating Danny Bryan. So, Kang looked at his mask, pulled out that glass case, and looked at it. So now we got Kang back with the mask again. I'm glad, because Corporate Kang was horrible. The Intercontinental Tournament match, Dolph Ziggler versus Bad News Barrett. This was a good match right here, too. It looked like, Wade Barrett was going to beat him, and Ziggler keep kicking out. This was so good right here. So then, it got to the end. Bray Wyatt hit him with that boom elbow, man. I love that. Dolph Ziggler sold that thing like $1 million. 1, 2, 3, your winner. Bad News Barrett. Bad News Barrett got on microphone and said, "I got some bad news for you." He advanced to the Intercontinental Tournament. And I love this tournament because they didn't rush it. And it's not all in one night. The next rounds are next week. Great job by WWE to make the Intercontinental title feel important, because they really need to do. So, Triple H did put the Shield in the main event. Who was he going to face? So the Shield comes out. And the Shield ends up facing Alberto Del Rio, Jack Swagger, Fandango, 3OB, Titus O'Neil, Curtis Axel, Rob Van, Wade Barrett, and Alexander Rusev. So, it was really nothing. So then Roman Reigns speared somebody. Then out of nowhere, everybody just started beating down Roman Reigns. No disqualification. So then you had Dean Ambrose attacking him. Seth Rollins did a sunset flip on everybody. So then, then they got the upper hand on the Shield. Then out of nowhere, you hear the theme song of Evolution. I marked out right here. People Twitter loved it. Triple H, Batista, Randy Orton comes out. Evolution music plays. Everybody cleared the ring. Triple H, Randy Orton, and Batista took out the Shield members. Batista bombed all of them. They did a Batista bomb RKO. Triple H did a pedigree on Roman Reigns. And Triple H was like, believe in evolution. So then, Triple H all angry, then he keeps saying, believe in evolution. Towing the crowd. You got evolution back together. I'm so happy, man. I love that theme song, man. And you got Orton doing his pose. Triple H doing his old evolution pose. He put the arm up in the air. Batista doing a muscle pose. Oh, I'm so happy to see evolution back together. Tonight, Monday Night Raw was a wrestling heavy show. Entertaining stuff tonight from WWE. Great job once again. WWE Raw been really good lately. And that's the end of my review. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I am out. Peace.